Okay, so Rusty and I were talking the other day, and I want to share this conversation with you because I think a lot of you are probably thinking exactly what Rusty was thinking. Rusty, tell them what you said to me.
I said, I keep seeing these videos online. People saying they made $500,000 selling a PDF. And I'm sitting there going, come on, a PDF, $500,000. That's not real, Carl.
And that was basically my reaction the first time I heard it too. So let's actually talk about this because here's the thing. The number is real for her, but that's not the conversation we need to be having.
What do you mean?
I mean, chasing someone else's number is the wrong starting point. The right question is, could a regular person, not a social media influencer with 100,000 subscribers, actually make real money selling a digital product? And the answer to that is yes, but not the way most people think.
Okay, so back up. For people like me who have no idea what we're even talking about, what is a digital product?
Good question. So a digital product is basically anything you create once and then sell over and over again without ever having to restock it or ship it. No warehouse, no inventory, no post office runs. Could be an ebook, a guide, a checklist, a mini course, a template, something that lives as a file or a download.
So, like a PDF.
Yeah, Rusty, like a PDF. But here's what makes it interesting. When somebody buys it, you don't do anything. The file just goes to them automatically. You make the thing once and it can keep selling while you're having breakfast, while you're out for a walk, while you're sleeping,
Okay, I'll admit that part sounds pretty good.
right? And the reason people in our world, people who aren't trying to build a massive online empire, just trying to make some real extra income from home, the reason this model makes sense is because the overhead is basically nothing. You're not buying product, you're not renting space, you need a laptop, an idea, and a little bit of time.
But here's my problem, Carl. Every time I see one of these videos, it's always someone going, I made $500,000 or I hit 100,000 in my first month. And I'm sitting here in my living room going, that's not going to be me. So why should I even try?
And that's exactly the right reaction to have, Rusty, honestly, because those numbers, that even when they're real, they're usually someone who's been at it for years, built a big audience, had things line up in a particular way. That's not the story for most people.
So what is the story for most people?
The story for most people looks more like you figure out something you know pretty well, something you've learned, experienced, figured out the hard way. You turn that into something useful, a simple guide, a short ebook, a little course. You put it out there, and over time it starts bringing in extra income, not quit your job money right away, but real money, consistent money, money that comes in without you having to trade hours for it.
Okay, that actually sounds more believable.
And that's the version worth talking about because that version is actually available to you and me. So here's what the actual process looks like if you wanted to start this from scratch. And I mean truly from scratch, no audience, no following, no tech background.
Good, because that's literally where I am.
Step one, figure out what you know. And I don't mean be an expert. I mean, what have you figured out that other people in your situation haven't yet? Could be how you got started earning online, could be something from your career, could be something about your hobby, whatever it is, someone out there wants to know what you know.
What if I don't think I know anything useful?
That's the most common thing people say, and it's almost never true. We just don't recognize the value of our own experience. Rusty, you've been trying to figure out how to earn online for a while now. You've made mistakes, you've figured some things out. That journey itself is valuable to someone who's just starting.
Huh, I never thought of it that way.
Step two, start showing up somewhere. For us, that's this channel. You don't need to be polished. You don't need everything figured out. You just start sharing what you're learning, what you're trying, what's working and what isn't. That's what builds trust with people.
Which is kind of what we're doing right now.
Exactly what we're doing right now. Step three, create something simple. Not a massive course, not a 100-page book, something short that solves one specific problem for one specific person. A guide, a checklist, a walkthrough, something someone could read in 20 minutes and actually use.
And then what? Just put it on Amazon or something?
You could, or you could sell it directly. There are free tools that let you set up a simple checkout page and deliver the file automatically. We'll get into the specific tools in another video, but the point is, it doesn't have to be complicated.
What about the email list thing? I hear people talk about that a lot.
Yeah, and that's actually the smart move. Before you even launch anything, you put out a freebie first, something small and useful, free, and people give you their email to get it. Then, when you have something to sell, you've already got a warm group of people who know you and trust you. Even a list of 200 people who actually like what you do is worth more than 10,000 random followers.
Okay, I want to push back on one thing though.
Go ahead.
All of this takes time. Like you're not going to make money next week doing this. And some of us, we need income now, not in 6 months.
That's a fair and honest point, and I'd rather be real with you about it than pretend otherwise. This is not a fast cash thing. This is a build something that lasts thing. If you need income right now, there are other things we've talked about on this channel, like Outlier AI, like some of the other platforms that can put money in your account faster while you build something longer term in the background.
So it's not either or.
It's never either or. That's actually the whole point of this channel. You don't have to pick one thing and bet everything on it. You layer things, you try stuff, you keep what works, drop what doesn't, and over time you've built something real.
Okay, I'm slightly less skeptical than when we started.
High praise from Rusty, I'll take it. Look, the people making big numbers with digital products aren't magic. They're just people who started somewhere, kept showing up, and figured out what their audience actually needed. That process is available to anyone watching this right now. If you want to see exactly what tools we use to put something like this together, the free ones, the simple ones, drop a comment below and say, show me the tools, and I'll make that the next video. Thumbs up if this was useful. Subscribe if you want to follow along with what Rusty and I are building here, and we'll see you in the next one.
I still don't fully believe the $500,000 PDF thing.
Nobody asked you, Rusty.
Just saying.